Nothing had actually changed. But it started to feel like something had. The message comes through at 10:42. Not late enough to ignore, not early enough to feel casual. Just enough to make you stop. Hey, I don't know if it's just me, but things haven't felt the same lately. It's read straight away. Of course it is.
That's where it starts.
The reply comes up quickly.
What do you mean?
It sits there.
Doesn't feel right.
Deleted. Another one.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
That one stays longer. Long enough to start meaning something.
Then it's gone.
The message stays open.
Not doing anything.
Just sitting there. On the other side, the phone's already been locked. Unlocked again a minute later.
No new messages.
Locked again. It didn't feel like much when it was sent.
Just a thought.
Something small that had been sitting there for a while.
Better to say it than keep thinking about it.
Now it feels like something else. There's a point where you start reading it differently.
Same words.
Different meaning. Things haven't felt the same. You start looking for where that came from. Recent conversations.
Tone.
Timing.
Anything that might explain it.
Another message starts. Ignore that. I didn't mean it like that. It gets halfway. Doesn't help.
Deleted.
I think I'm just overthinking. That doesn't feel right either.
Gone.
Back to the first screen.
Still open.
Still nothing sent.
There's a version of this where it's easy.
Where the reply is quick.
Clear.
Normal.
This isn't that version.
Minutes pass without really passing.
Checking.
Putting the phone down, picking it back up again.
The message hasn't changed.
But it doesn't read the same anymore.
Eventually, something goes through. What do you mean by that?
It lands instantly.
Seen.
Typing appears.
Stops.
Appears again. Nothing bad. Just feels like we haven't talked properly in a while. That should make it clearer.
It doesn't.
A reply starts.
Stops.
Another one.
Stops again.
The conversation keeps almost happening.
Yeah, maybe.
That's the one that goes through.
It sits there.
Doesn't lead anywhere.
Doesn't fix anything.
Doesn't make it worse either. Just stays unfinished. Both sides go quiet.
Not because there's nothing to say.
Just nothing that feels right enough to send.